Hi, it's Christine, and I wanted to show you what I'm working on today. It is Sunday, someday in July, and I went outside in my garden today, and I found these on the tips of my plants. And what it is this one's an extremely big one. This is a poppy pod, seed pod. And when they're green like this, you want to let them dry out a little bit more. But because some of them, like this one, was so dry, when I picked it, it just popped. It burst in my hand and all the seeds came out, which was really cool. But I wanted to show you how to harvest them. It's really easy and it's fun, and that way you can share and exchange seeds with other people and share the love. So here we go. Okay, so see, if you take a look at this one is not dry enough. It will be squishy when you try to open it. It doesn't crisp. If you find one, like these are the ones that have already opened, but if you listen to it, it'll make a nice crisp sound, I hope. Hear that snapping sound? That's what they should sound when you open them. So to open one, this is the, this was the stem end, and I find that it works better if you break off this end, the tip of it. You can hear it kind of snap a little. And see if I can break it. Can you hear it crunch? And it opens up like that. You have two halves, and you have all these little seeds in here. And I like to take a toothpick. Most of them will kind of tap out, but I like to take a toothpick and just drive them from that little channel and get them out. They're very, very tiny, but that way you can make the most of it. Looks like there might be a couple more in there. I'll deal with those later. And then deal with the second side, which has more. You can hear them popping and bursting all over the place. And that's what they look like. That's what the plant actually looks like when it opens the pods on its own and drops the seeds for next season. So now that doesn't look like very many. And most of the ones I get probably, close to 100 seeds out of each one. So I have all these seeds, and I wanted to show you the plants. These are just from a couple of the plants out in my front yard. Most of them are green, so I need to let them dry out a bit before they can be harvested for seed. But poppy plants grow, and you can see the leaves on them. And this was once a flower, and when you look at a poppy that's dropped its petals, it has a little teardrop kind of a remainder to the top of the stem, and that grows long like this and develops its seeds inside, and that's when you can pick it. So these are just from maybe one or two of my plants, and I have dozens of them at this point in my yard. What I then do with the seeds is I put them in an envelope. I label the envelope. Forgive the misspelling, I wasn't paying attention at the time. But I label the envelope with the varietal of the seed that I used. And if you don't know what varietal of seed you're using or that you have, you can use a Sunset Garden book or something like that. That's where I pulled this one from. What I then do with the envelope is I seal it. I make sure that I have the name excuse me, of the plant seed inside and the date that I harvested it, and then I can take it to my local seed library. The seed library nearest me is at Chino Valley Water Conservation District, and there you can go exchange seeds, get new ones, and basically just share your gardening love with the community, and it's a really good experience. I get really excited about it. I hope you do too. Stay tuned.